League action here for you today. MJHS versus JMMS. We are super pumped to get some California versus New Mexico action. This is going to be a best of 5 this afternoon, and it's a Friday afternoon at that. So people are excited to have some fun and to really put it out here and see what happens. So thank you for tuning in. This is going to be an excellent show. We're just super happy that you are here with us this afternoon. Let's go Raptors. We have a pretty big game here. We're in week number 3 of the Western Regional Middle School Esports Conference, and there's a lot of action happening so far. A lot of teams are doing really well. Brand new teams are, kicking butt. And today we have our coaches, Dan Ojong and Greg Bishop, aka Nerd Alert, going to be helping out their crew. And so we're really excited to get this stream underway. I know it's going to be super fun to celebrate these players, and we're ready for a best of 5 that is going to be extraordinary. So stay tuned, get ready. This is going to be an awesome show.
He needs to go to the bathroom.
Alrighty, well, we are going to start here momentarily, folks. We have Anonymous Turtle, Dr. 450505, Hamsty, HK, Icy Maroon, Kierlin, and Thrilla. Just the right amount of people here today. And one of the James Monroe players is running as we speak to finish some business, and I feel like Thrilla will be all right. So thank you for tuning in here today. I'm Dr. 450, coach of the James Monroe Rating Raptors, and today we're hoping to put on a show. We have James Monroe Sky Blue JV taking on MJHS, California versus New Mexico. These two teams have played before, and we're looking to really, start a relationship here between some of these teams, even potentially a rivalry. That is some of the great stuff about Rocket League, is it gives us a chance to really, build up some fun stuff. These teams see each other back and forth. There's a lot of action between them, and so we want to make sure that it begins to build up. We want to have some tension in the air, and in a best of 5, anything can happen. We're gonna try and make this is as hyphy as we can here today. If you're tuning in here, it's great to have you. MJHS versus JMMS. We'll be waiting for teams to load in here, waiting for the Raptors to load in when they're ready. We are going to be waiting here patiently. It is just a matter of time before this match starts, so let's see. And it looks like we are ready to go. Hopefully you are in the crowd. Let's go. Blue versus orange. This is Rocket League. Let's take it to the next level. Anonymous Turtle thinking we're starting early here. How is this game going to be played? How have these teams improved since the last time they met? A lot can happen here. HK shoots it to the side, gets deflected. Ham's thinking about going to it. I remember Icy Maroon's title, that's for dang sure. And who couldn't forget Anonymous Turtle? These players have been playing before. They are not new to the game. This is middle school Rocket League at its roots, to be honest. I mean, a lot of these people involved here today are super passionate about esports, and they're excited to get this going at the middle school level, and they've been doing a good job. Shout out to Greg Bishop and his assistant coach, or co-coach, I might say, who's also been doing awesome things. Appreciate that. And it's a 0-0 game, just about a minute in here, and things are heating up. Nice clear by HK, gonna lose control but bounce it off to the side. Hamsty gonna pick that one up and take it down. Thrilla gets a piece and out, and the play continues. Kierlin getting a chance, pops it up. HK shoots it to the side. Anonymous Turtle getting a piece of it. Icy Maroon touches it, tries to get out of control, but does not. And a big demo play. Amsky gets a beautiful pinch out the corner, premeditated at that, and it's going to bounce just cheeky enough that Maroon does get a piece of it. And it's going to go to the side. HK trying to take a piece of it. It misses it, tries to pass it, just gets a little bit more of a shot pass off and goes for boost. Good rotation here from Sky Blue. And unfortunately, that one is going to get past Thrilla and HK to give MJHS the early lead. MJHS taking the early lead on there with 3 minutes to go. Hamsey with 90 points. Thrilla 34 points. HK 60 points. Kierland with 95. And a goal by Maroon. Icy Maroon with 2 goals, 336 points. Finds a great way to shoot that one in. And that's going to make it a 2-goal lead for MJHS. Hamsey thinking about tapping it off the wall. Does. Thrilla looking for some support. Does. Gets it to move forward. Progress being made. Raptors enjoying this Friday game. Raptors first week back in-person learning. And some of these players never even met before for the last 9 months. So this has been a pretty interesting season probably for many teams, not even just the Raptors. We're talking about, anything can happen. Tries to make something happen. Doesn't fall through. Goes off the wall. Thrilla goes in, commits. Hamsey gets a chance to give a power shot. Gets pushed to the side. Good block there. Maroon pushes it. Hamsey, nice pass. HK unable to get there. Thrilla does and puts the game within 1. Great positioning by Thrilla, who comes in clutch. Hamsey going back. Perfect play. Everybody's thinking about what to do. Excellent play there by the Raptors. 1-2, 1 minute and 50 seconds. Both teams playing great. MJHS starting off very strong in game number 1. This could be a long series. Shot to the side. Anonymous doesn't get it. Hamsey, 10 seconds later, ties it up with the airstrike goal, and this is big for the Raptors. 1 minute and 40 to go, and the Raptors are now tied. Great job by Hamsey. Thrilla, HK putting in an excellent show there with great rotations. And Roth, Thrilla goes. It's a 50-50 popped up. Hamsey thinking about it. Does. Flies up for the aerial. Doesn't make connection. Anonymous actually jukes him, but gets blown up in the process. Thrilla comes back in. Beautiful teamwork there to be there for each other. Kierland trying to make something happen. Doesn't. HK goes top side. Does not make it happen. Icy misses it, and there's a little bit of a crazy commotion in the corner. HK tipped out to the side. Anonymous trying and doesn't. HK pops it, but is uncontrollable and gets it out. Beautiful play there by HK. Is there a possibility of overtime? Does MJHS have the 3rd goal in their back pocket? Can the Raptors put a 3rd goal in a row away? And HK with a beautiful save saves the game with 53 seconds to go. Wonderful play by the Raptors. Excellent job. Thrilla trying to move it up. Flows down. Icy Maroon gets a piece, taps it into the middle, but HK is there. Hamsey rotating back to solve the crisis. HK makes solid connection, goes off the wall. Anonymous pops it, but Kierland's coming in to get a rebound. Unable to get good connection. HK takes it up to the wall, thinks about what to do, pops it to the middle. Thrilla there, but to no avail. If you're tuning in with us, it's MJHS JV versus JMMS JV. Sky Blue. And here it is, a potential tying goal. No, thwarted. Thrilla with 10 seconds left. What is going to happen? Anything. Icy Maroon pops it up. Thrilla thinking about it. HK going back in goal. And it's going to let it bounce. Potentially in the goal. And that's almost a giveaway. And the game is going to go to overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one heck of a game here. We're glad that you are with us this afternoon. It's Friday, and we having some fun. Rocket League at its finest here. JV, taking on JV, California versus New Mexico. Let us know you're enjoying the stream in the chat. We want to hear you. Thrilla, trying, pops it in. It's kind of oh my gosh, it looked unmanageable. HK tries. A lot happening here for the Raptors. Hamsty explodes. Maroon trying to take it into the corner, does. Gains control, but HK takes that effort away. And the game goes on. Thrilla pops it to the side. HK takes along the hit. It's 40 seconds into this overtime match, and anything can happen in this closely matched game. Hamsty going up for another touch, doesn't get a chance to get a shot off, but HK gets a cheeky shot that bounces off and redirected wide. Wonderful shot. Maroon bounces off the backboard, not able to put a second touch on it. That's going to be on net. Bounces back. HK off to the side. This is one heck of an overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Maroon gets a chance. Thrilla backflips. So much happening here in this overtime match. Can the Raptors put the third goal in a row away to win game number 1? Or does MJHS have what it takes in overtime to have the deciding goal? Time will tell. Minute and 20 seconds into this overtime. Kierland gets a chance. Bryson Maroon can take that one back. Not going to be able to put it in, and that's going to put them in a tough spot. A lot of battling here. It looks like, both teams are getting a little nervous after all of this work. If you're to lose this match, it's really tough because you've put so much effort in. It's so close that, it's hard to kind of control those emotions. And it's tough. It's kind of stuck in there, and HK gets a shot, but it's blocked by Kierland. That goes wide. Thrilla gets a chance, pops it once, and Anonymous going to take that wide. Thrilla going for boost. HK coming back up to support. Hamsty going to go back. Thrilla to the side. Icy Maroon to the middle. Another bounce up to the side. We're 2 minutes into overtime, ladies and gentlemen, in game number 1. If you're having a good time, let us know. This is an amazing game for Sky Blue, who jumps over their own teammate. All in the corner right now, kind of looking a little frazzled as both teams very cautious about what to do as their next move. HK pops it off to the side. Great job. These players are really showing some careful plays here. They don't want to be caught too far forward. They don't want to make sure they leave one side of the field empty when it could be. And unfortunately, that's going to do it. Kierland's going to put that one away. It looks like an air ball. Popped into the side, and Thrilla bumped out of the way by Anonymous, and that's going to do it. A simple bumping play is all that matters. And Maroon going to take that one. Icy Maroon, a lot of points around for everybody. Shots all around the board. Beautiful array of points there. HK, Thrilla, Hamsty, Maroon, Kierland, Anonymous. Wonderful game. We're going to save that replay. Thank you for tuning in with us. Hope you're having a great time with us. All right, folks, we're getting ready for game number 2. Off to a pretty good start here. lot of movement with the ball. Team's very excited to get this second game underway, as the last game was so close, and a beautiful overtime bump that's going to lead to probably some great plays here after. What a shot by Hampstead that is redirected by Thrilla, but unfortunately not finished. Raptors putting on a lot of pressure here as they take the ball center field. Thrilla trying to make it work. Going to get a chance to get a piece of it, but doesn't quite make the difference that I believe he wanted. And ball goes up into the air. This is a tricky match here for the Raptors. This is no competitive match on the normal circuit. This is as big as it gets, the real deal. School versus school, state versus state. These two teams are probably going to see more of each other again in the near future. It is April. We still have a couple months left of school playoffs. There is room for the top 8 teams in each division to make it to the playoffs. And we're just really excited to see what teams are going to make it. Will MJHS and JMMS see each other in that lineup? I don't know. It looks as though these two teams have what it takes to really take it to the next level in this league. And Hampstead puts it away. Beautiful shots with 2 minutes to go. Takes the opportunity after the pass. HK, wonderful pass, and goes bar down. Raptors ready to go. HK hits it to the side. Beautiful pop to the right. A lot happening here for the Raptors, trying to do something, getting caught. And it's blocked by Hampstead. No, bicycle kick by Hampstead. Beautiful save by HK, excuse me, and shot just, it's almost wide. Oh, and Thrilla misses, and unfortunately, the Raptors cannot put that one through, even with all of the pressure. MJHS is able to defend that and to keep that out of the goal. Wonderful play by MJHS. Wonderful. These teams are fighting hard. I actually have not seen a JV match played to this level and be so close. This is wonderful. Going off to the side. Raptors trying to make something happen. Going long bomb. And HK does get a piece of it. Wonderful job. Anonymous Turtle pops it to the side. Going to be popped up again. Curling. Maroon. Strategy is take it up the wall, try and get a pass. Maroon loves that long bomb pass. Going to try and get an aerial attempt, and does. Wonderful aerial. Gives himself the pass. Wonderful play by Maroon. Does a beautiful spin and makes solid connection with the ball. Great job. Chance to pop it inside. 1-1. Very close game here with a minute left. We know what this looks like. We've seen this before. Thrilla trying to make something happen. Gets unfortunately beaten on the side. And blocked barely by HK. Wonderful angle off the hood of that car. Going to keep him safe from getting scored on. And Hampstead going to get a long bomb potentially, but not able as HK accidentally tips it out of the way. But Hampstead has it on the hood of his car, looking like a star, trying to make it fly, but he can't. HK going to possibly try and do a cut move. Does, and puts it with 2-1 and 34 seconds remaining. Makes the difference. The kid, HK, the man, the myth, the legend, pops it in. Wonderful play by the 8th grader. going up for it. HK gets a nice little aerial, but unfortunately doesn't make connection, and nor does Hamsty, and unfortunately, Anonymous gets a shot off that's blocked by Thrilla. Thank goodness he's there. Does not want to get bumped in the last second like he did last game, causing it to be an overtime loss. But the Raptors are going to get a normal time win here, and that's going to be big for the team. Series going 1-1. And we are just happy that you are with us here today. Wanted to give our MJHS folks a chance to enjoy this game, get their voice on here. It is amazing to have two good teams facing off here. What a play. Game number 3, Raptors, JV, MJHS, California, New Mexico. Wonderful game here today. Let's see what we can do. Anonymous with an early goal. Early goal there by MJHS, making it 0-1, 30 seconds in, and it's a 1-1 series here so far. Anything can happen. These two teams looking to try and see who's going to have the bigger strength here. Connection to the game timed out. I'll have to get back into that. I'm not sure what happened. Excuse us for the technical delay. We got kicked out for some reason. We're going to jump back in. Apologize for that. Not quite sure what happened to us, but we are back in the mix, and nothing is going to stop us. 0-1. 4 minutes to go here. Raptors looking to make something happen. HK to the corner, to the side. Pops it in. It's a kind of a scramble into the corner. We're going to see what happens as they emerge. They have to rotate here. This is where understanding the fluidity here is important. Where are your players? Where are they going? How are you going to weave through and find open space? You don't look for the ball. You find open space. The ball finds you. That's how these players are making plays. And it could be one here, and it is. Icy Maroon catches the angle off of the side and then tips it off the corner of his car and goes bar down off the side. Beautiful shot, Reed, as he inverts his car for the redirect. Pretty difficult play, and yet we see this JV squad on both sides pulling off mechanics that you might see more at the varsity level, but these players are at the very top of their division. They all know what to do. They are on the verge of just making it to the next level, and you can see that even by the end of the season they're going to be on a brand new level. Maroon showing that diamond boost on the side. Turtle trying to get there, and Maroon is able to weave it through. What a shot. Drilla just goes into the wall, unfortunately, and does not impede the movement of the ball, and Maroon gets a chance to put that through. 0-3. Raptors down by 3. Series tied 1-1 each. Tough situation here for the Raptors, but with 3 minutes to go, a goal each, anything's possible. Hamsey trying to control it, does. Kierland off to the side, gets it down. Thrilla comes up to the side, going around. Hamsey getting a chance, puts pressure, puts body on the defender, comes in off the corner, gets blown up in the process. Thrilla comes in as some intermediary leave, but HK denied off the shot and goes back and rotates. Kierland trying to make something happen. Thrilla pushing. A lot of action here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Is MJHS still making moves, or can JMMS do something to turn the tides of this game? HK loses control. Ball shoots to the right. Thrilla looking to intercept. Ball missed off the side by Anonymous Turtle. Thrilla gets aside. Not enough power, though, as he may have hoped. Hamsky hoping to maybe control this. Does. Off the wall bounce. It could be a cheeky little pass to the side. No, not. HK on the hood. Not able to make that do exactly as he wanted. This game is very difficult to do what you want in there. This is not a just pick up the controller and do whatever you want. Hamsky answers first to the Raptors, makes it 1-3 with 1:48 to go with a beautiful volley, an aerial, and then comes back up and defends that 50-50 and puts it in top shelf. Beautiful play. Big kickoff. Hamsky gets a chance, makes forward movement. HK comes in with the aerial pass and puts it in 2-3 with only 5 seconds in between those goals. Raptors looking strong on this push. Beautiful kickoff win gives the opportunity for the Raptors to push on the left side and really dominate that. Icy Maroon thinking about this, wiggles the wheels, comes in. It's a 50-50 that goes off the ceiling and back down, but HK's prepared. Hits it off the wall. Icy Maroon can't trap. Anonymous does. It's forward. Kierland thinking about a boom. Goes off the wall. Maybe not what he wanted. But Hamsky with a huge shot from half court, going to be blocked by Maroon. Raptors hoping to not bunch up. Beautiful tip with about 50% power. Just gets it in the right spot. And it goes in. Hamsky ties it up. 3 goals in a row with 1:14 to go. Raptors are in a spot like they were in game number 1, which went to overtime. Can the Raptors score 4 in a row and avoid overtime? Or is this going to be another example of who's going to make the first mistake? It's what it comes down to typically in this level. It's not about what you can do, it's what you can't do. Anonymous gets blown up in the process. Maroon not able to handle that. Kierland going to takes a pass off the backboard. Hamsky does redirect it back to the middle. Kierland trying. Pops into the air. Half flips back. HK trying to get back. Rotates. Gets boost. And Kierland not going to be there in time, and it's going to leave an opportunity. Anonymous trying to keep it into the corner, does not, and it's going to be difficult. Pops to the side. Volleying down. Icy Maroon does get a piece of it. 30 seconds left. 3-3. Game number 3. JV JMMS versus JV MJHS. California versus New Mexico. Friday afternoon in round 3 of the Western Regional Middle School Esports Conference. Big games here. Glad that you're with us here this evening. Thrilla pops it up, trying to get there. Does not. Fails. 8 seconds to go. We could be going to overtime again. Do the Raptors have what it takes? It could be a last-second goal attempt. No, we're going to overtime. Gotta say, MJHS playing very well. They scored the first 3 goals very early on, but Raptors able to slowly answer back. And, you know, that's the name of the game. You know, find the pace, figure out a way to kind of work around what you figure out as you're playing, and you got about 5 minutes to do it, so it happens quick. And I tell you, the next goal that happens is going to follow suit. Tries to get a double tap with a spin, does not. Thrilla gets unfortunately bumped as Hamsky's rotating back, but it's going to leave an offensive opportunity. HK comes off the wall, rotates back, does not get to it. And we are in the mix. 40 seconds to go. And we are super excited. Getting the coaches on the line from MJHS. Welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. Overtime, 53 seconds, 3-3, and we are in game number 3, and things are heated.
Awesome. Apologies for not accepting your call earlier. I was indisposed.
It's good to have you, sir. I thought this would be great to get both coaches on so we could get the perspective of both of our teams so that you can enjoy the stream. So you are live with us on air.
Amazing. Hold on 1 second, though. Let me grab my computer.
Maroon going to the side, tries to tip it, does not. Hamsky going in. It is a crazy overtime once again. It is not about who can pull off the play. It's who's going to not make the first mistake that leads to the opportunity. And someone coming in, and it's bar down off of Hampstead, and they're going to switch out overtime winners. With 1:40 seconds into overtime, Hampstead gives a double boost and shoves it into the top right corner to take this game to the end. Great job by both squads to put in the pressure all the way through. Remarkable.
Excellent gameplay.
Man, tell us a little bit about your squad. Tell us about MJHS.
Well, we're new, we're young. Let's see. Primarily, most of my kiddos are 6th graders, so I'm pretty excited of the future of MJHS and where we're gonna go, because I would say probably 90% of my players are 6th graders, and what we did in the fall was fantastic. I do know that they struggled against some of the 7th and 8th grade teams that we tackled in the fall, but future looks bright with hopefully us coming back to school full time and me actually being able to sit in and help my students develop their play skills, communications. I'm hoping that we'll give you guys more run for your money moving forward in upcoming seasons.
I tell you what, they're giving us a run for our money now. Kierland in net, but fearless, and Maroon is on another level today with some amazing goals, some aerial goals, off the wall goals. And I remember Icy Maroon. I remember Anonymous from past times, because these players are just so good. I'm like, wait, I remember this car.
Oh, that's awesome. I was hoping we did end up losing one of the core members. Unfortunately, Spring and the Spring Sports, and he just could not commit to the time. But fortunately, we had Anonymous show up and fill in the void. Fantastic addition to our squad. I know. I've got limited screen time with him about what he's playing, but the Icy Maroon definitely vouch for him, so he's a great addition to our squad.
He certainly looks like it. I keep wanting to call him Anonymous Turtle, and he's not. It's Anonymous Joodle. And I don't know. I'll just have to break outside my shell and be more of a Tuttle than a Turtle, because his name is hard to say.
Yes, indeed.
HK trying to take it off, and Icy Maroon literally on ice, flying around with that drift button on lockdown. Some of these players they must have about 14 fingers, because I don't know how they're able to hit all of these buttons at once.
Oh, definitely come a long way since I've played. Just the development and the fact that they fly around the screen, they have seemed like an intuitive knowledge of when they're almost out of juice and when they need to go find a boost, and absolutely amazing. I do know that I thought I had a little bit of a step on them early on, but they've definitely outdistanced me as far as playability goes with their individual skills. But certainly. As you can see, we still got a little bit of teamwork we need to work out. A little lapse of coverages here and there, but for the most part, the addition with the new player has been fairly seamless. Their communication's pretty rock solid, it seems like.
That's great to hear. It's nice for someone to kind of fill the gap and then realize that they don't even just fill it, they belong, and that's a very empowering feeling, especially for, middle school athletes as well.
Yeah, trying to drive it into their heads that this is a team sport. And so sometimes you have to sacrifice the glory for the benefit of the win. So looks like these kids are pretty good.
And I'm excited. I said, do you think we'll see these guys in the playoffs? I said, I don't know. Do you think you'll make the playoffs? Like, well, what do you mean? I said, there's a lot of good teams this year. And this season is not for the faint of heart. You're going to have to play really hard to get these wins. Top 8 teams go to the playoffs for each division. And I know there are more than 8 teams in each division.
Well, and it's, the old adage from, don't want to steal from the NFL, but like any given Sunday, it's whatever, sometimes they just click, and other days it's the hard work, blood, sweat, and tears that the kids put in that pays off. But you can't ever count Lady Luck out when it comes to winning a match or getting that last-minute clutch shot or save.
That is very well said. Any day can be just an amazing day, and that speaks to it that any day can also be kind of a rough one, you know, where you just feel like maybe you don't have that pop, that skill, that seamless play that you want.
Oh, nice cover.
Tell you what, a minute to go, and every game, every minute has been just nail-biting.
It's definitely a lot of back and forth. I'm impressed with well, honestly, I have to say I did have to warn my kids to not be overconfident. I do know that they did well in their last few matches, and it was with a slow start, they had a pretty resounding, solid finish to their last match. But I didn't want them to get complacent for today's match. I do know that you've developed a pretty strong program over there, and you know, I do have to commend you for putting a little bit of ice water in your guys' your players' veins, so to speak, because as most coaches know, it's always easier to be the underdog than it is to be the one expected to win every single time. And so it always seems more challenging to try to maintain that top-seeded dominance, you know. So I will say though that I'm fairly impressed. We do seem to be giving you guys a good run for your money today.
Yeah, and we're now at the 0 seconds. We're going to our third overtime in 4
again.
games. This is insane. This is one heck of a show. MJHS just literally entertaining America for free right now on Twitch. What a battle this has been. And a beautiful pinch off to the side, not going to be able to be met, but Maroon does. HK pops it to the side, and Maroon's thinking about putting it away. Oh, and just doesn't have the ability to get his car over there to angle it back into the left. Oh my gosh, there's so much happening. You blink or go get popcorn, folks, you're gonna miss it. Anything can happen.
Nice clear.
HK gets a chance to volley it in.
Good center. That was a good center. Oh, nice.
Oh, and
nice.
HK.
That was beautifully done. Off the wall, beautiful center. Nice little nose touch. That was picture perfect. Hopefully you guys got that recorded. Highlight reel.
Beautiful shot there. Ice and Maroon, Hamsty, all of them very good. I'm not sure what has happened. Looks like players have left for some reason. I wonder if it kicked them out. What would that be? Was that 2-1? 3-1. Is that 3-1? Was that the end of that? Excuse me I'm trying to think. Was that the fourth game?
Not sure.
I'm trying to figure out why the players had left. I was assuming it was 1-1. Raptors won the last one. No, we didn't. Wait, did we? I now have to go back. I've been so involved in the play-by-play, I can't even think about what just happened.
You know it's a good match when you can't remember what happened.
I don't even know who won the series. It's literally like how insane this whole matchup has been. There were 3 overtimes, 1 non-overtime. With 38 minutes transpired, I'm imagining that the series might be over. Let me ask my players. I'm not sure. We need to confirm it. Oh, okay, so that is a confirmation. It's a 3-1. I was so excited and so into this. I was just expecting like game 19, 20, 34. Like it's just gonna keep going. It was just such an amazing matchup. I want to thank MJHS for joining on the stream here. Greg Bishop, thank you for all of your work that you're doing out there. It's really awesome to see your team shine, and we're looking forward to playing you again very soon.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on. That was a blast.
Yeah, and
I will slow developing, but I will hopefully get my production up and running in the future, so that way when we're hosting, we can definitely do this again.
You got it, and we are looking forward to it. And until that time, take care, everybody. Thanks for